Right, hello, the Hosk here. Today's video we're going to be doing Hosk's MB2 703, the CRM 2013 customization and configuration certification, some security exam questions. These are a little bit more similar to the real exams, although they're not obviously the real questions. There are also some quick-fire questions in a previous video which are also good to test your knowledge, but let's start. And these ones, the blue would have the question first and then the answer straight away, because I like a bit of quick fire answering. So what settings do you need to change to enable auditing for the account number field on the account entity? You have to tick, so which of these are true? Tick the start auditing checkbox in system settings, publish all customizations, set the partitioning rules in the audit log management, tick the auditing checkbox on the account entity. The answer is tick the auditing checkbox in system settings. So basically you want to enable auditing, and then you need to tick the auditing checkbox on the account entity. This will, all the fields are set, all the applicable fields are set to auditing, and so that will be audited. 2. What is false about access teams? You can have more than one access team for each entity. You can rename access teams. An access team isn't created until you add a user to the subgrid. You cannot delete access teams. So the answer is you can rename access teams. No, you can't. And they have very weird GUID names. And you cannot delete an access team. You cannot manually delete it. You can delete the subgrid. Oh, is that true? You can't delete one whilst as you would a normal team. What privileges can you share? Assign to, write, share, reparent. So you can share the write privilege and the share privilege. Reparent isn't a privilege. And assign to, you cannot share. You disable a business unit. What happens? Users of the disabled business unit cannot log on to CRM. All child business units will be disabled. Users will still be able to log into CRM. The child business units are not disabled. So what happens when you disable a business unit? Users of the disabled business unit cannot log into CRM. This is true. If you disable it, they can't log in. All child business units will be disabled. This is also true. When you disable a business unit, it basically disables all the business units below it. So these two are false because the users can't log in and the child business units are not disabled. 5. What field types can be audited in CRM 2013? Currency, multiple lines of text, lookup, or primary key. And primary key. So the answers are currency, multiple lines of text, and lookup can all be audited. Primary key cannot be audited. And to be honest, there wouldn't really be any benefit to auditing it anyway, because it'd just be a GUID. When you reparent a business unit, what happens? A. Users are disabled. B. Inherited business unit roles are removed. C. The business unit is deactivated and has to be reactivated. D. The business unit's default team is deactivated. And the answer is inherited business roles are removed. Users are not disabled, but they cannot log in because they haven't got any security roles. Because when you reparent a business unit, it basically removes all the security roles. 7. What actions cannot be done to a business unit which isn't the root business unit? A. Disable the business unit. B. Make it the root business unit. C. Delete the business unit. D. Remove all security roles. The answer is B. You cannot make another business unit the root business unit. It's always the original. You can disable business units, you can delete business units once you disable them. Oh, you cannot remove all security roles. That just doesn't. It might be D as well. Business units don't have security roles, so I guess that's not a true one either. What fields are not eligible for field level security? A. Default fields in default entities, custom fields in custom entities, default fields in custom entities, custom fields in default entities. So which fields are not eligible for field level security? No, I've selected the wrong one. Right, so which fields are not eligible? The default fields are not eligible because you can only have field level security for custom fields. So I've just gone in and amended that for the right answers to be highlighted. Okay, what fields on the account entity can be audited? Account ID, account number, parent account ID, and created on. So, account number and parent account ID can be audited. The account ID and created on are not eligible for auditing. What is true about access teams? Access teams can have security roles. To delete an access team, you have to delete the subgrid from the form. Access teams cannot be unticked. You can have more than one access team template for each entity. So which of these are true? To delete an access team, you have to delete the subgrid from the form. Yep. You can have more than one access team template for each entity. This is also true. You can have default 2, and I think there's a default setting you can change to up that. What is true about field level security? A. You need the field level security privilege enabled. B. Fields appear in all field level security profiles. C. You cannot delete the system administrator field level security profile. D. You can only set field level security on custom fields. B. Fields appear in all field level security profiles. Yep. As soon as you add a field into field level security profiles, it just adds it to all the security profiles. So you cannot delete the system administrator field level security profile. That is correct. Can't delete him because he has access to all available field level securities. So you can only set field level security on custom fields. This is correct. So what is true about auditing? Only system administrator can view audit logs. B. Audit logs are petitioned every 1 month. C. User has to have the view audit history privilege to view audit information. D. Any entity can be audited. The answer is C. Users have to have the view audit history privilege to view audit information, and any entity can be audited. So the default for audit logs are actually 3 months. So this is just a lie because other users can view the audit logs if they have the right privilege. What is true about security roles? Only security roles which exist in the root business unit can be added to a solution file. B. Users can be assigned any security role which exists in any business unit. C. At least one user must have the system administrator role. D. Multiple users can be assigned the system administrator role. So the answers are A. Only security roles which exist in the root business unit can be added to solution file. This is correct. So that's really the reason probably why most security roles are created in the default, the root security business unit. Users can be assigned any security role, and no. So users can only be assigned security roles in the business unit they exist in. At least one user must have the administrator role, yep, but if you try and remove it, it won't let you. Multiple users can be assigned the system administrator role, yep, you can have as many as you like, but you must have one. Okay, what is false about owner teams? Owner teams can own records. An owner team can be converted to an access team. An access team can be converted to an owner team. Owner teams must have one security role. So basically, an owner team can be converted to an access team. That is true, but not the other way round. Owner teams can own records. Yep, perfectly true. Owner teams must have one security role. They don't have to have any security roles, but obviously they're not as useful if they don't have any. That is that. Right, well, hope that helps with your exam studying.